Good evening. I'm Rhonda Parker, Director of Durham Parks and Recreation. Thank you, Mayor, Mayor Pro Temp, City Council, City Manager, City Attorney, and residents of Durham. I am pleased to introduce to you Conrad Rensberg, who is the owner of Absolute Dental Services and the founder of the Absolute Care Foundation. In late May of 2013, they contacted DPR staff about a significant donation. They wanted to renovate a park. And we had had various conversations with the Carroll Street community about their Carroll Street Park and some of the needs that they had, and thought that this was a great opportunity to bring them together, to breathe new life into this small park. The foundation and the staff of Absolute Dental Services donated $14,680 during the renovation of this park. They have agreed to adopt the park for many years, which extends extraordinary benefits of the work that they have done at the park. Their commitment will continue and to have a profound impact on the community and the residents of the neighborhood. I hope that this project is the beginning of a long and mutually beneficial partnership for the foundation and the city of Durham. Conrad Rensberg.
Thank you so much for inviting me. Maybelle, thank you for honoring Madiba. I was born in South Africa, and I am a product of Nelson Mandela. And I had the honor of going back a couple of months ago, and I could actually witness the difference in how the people are getting along and interacting with each other, and how big a change this man truly made in South Africa. He was a truly amazing man, and I think he taught all of us so much. So it's a very special moment for me as well to be here tonight with our Madiba passing. I'd like to take a few minutes, and they told me I have 5 minutes, or they're going to cut the microphone off. I know you guys have a lot of things to do tonight, but if you can give me a few minutes, I'd like to tell you about our foundation. But let me start by saying thank you to all of you in this room for making our city beautiful. Deepak, you know, the tobacco road we have nowadays. I'm so proud to bring friends to Durham, and they have this perception of Durham, and they go, wow, this place is amazing. And I think you guys do an immaculate job, and we're so happy and so proud to be a small part of that. So my foundation is the foundation of Absolute Dental Lab. Absolute Dental Lab is located on University Drive. I've been at Durham Night for 15 years now, been in the same location for the last 10. And we've brought together a truly exceptional team of ceramist technicians from all over the world. We have 12 nationalities. And what we do is dental prosthetics. So basically we'll take a smile that doesn't look so great. Patient will go to a dentist, they will cut the teeth back, and what we'll do is then put dental prosthetics back in place, ceramic dental prosthetics, to replace the natural dentition of what the patient once lost. So a very artistic group of people we brought together. We are currently one of the most successful dental labs in North Carolina. The lab is 20 years old today, or 20 years old next year, I'm sorry. And I'm very proud to lead this group of people. So we found out kind of the hard way that, you know, what we do is not as important as what we do through what we do. If you can do what you're good at and be in the fortunate situation of, or area of giving back to the community, then it really defines what you do. Our first outreach into Durham was with One Hit Foundation, and they take children off the street and teach them boxing, amateur boxing. So we had a great fight night down at the Durham Armory a while back. My whole team was there, and we were glad to co-sponsor something like that. So our goal is to be a part of our community. We do a lot of Give a Smile. We met Amy Hildreth, 23 years old, lost all her teeth due to misdiagnosed Lyme disease. And to see a young woman of that age walking around with removable dentures, and how she evolved by our donation. So what we did was, I got a group of surgeons and prosthodontists from our Durham community together, and they all donated their time and their skills, and we were able to give Amy her smile back. So what our foundation does as well is bring our community together to show what we can do, and this prosthesis is one of those that's based on dental implants. screwed down into the mouth. And let me show you the difference that we could make in Amy's life. When we met her originally, this was Amy the first day we saw her, and that was Amy 4 months later when we did the prosthesis. Now, this really is a life-changing experience, but what I found was my team, they're just making another set of teeth. So we said, let's reach out a little further and let's show them what a difference we can make and how good it feels to reach out to the community. We found a family that has been, or that really had a hard time, lost her husband, her mom, and her 17-year-old son to cancer. Had really no resources left. They lived in a house that had no sewage, no water. And one Sunday night I was sitting at home, and I hate to admit, but I think I had a beer or two, and I looked at the extreme home makeover, and I thought, well, that looks pretty easy. And I said to my team, let's take this family, and how about we do an extreme home makeover? And everybody was all gung-ho because it looks so easy if you do it in an hour. We went in on Sunday afternoon. We got the Raleigh Rescue Mission to come and help us. We moved the family into a local hotel. And for 7 days, we spent 2,600 hours with 95 volunteers, and we completely redid their house for them. Now, this was 60 technicians, a few people from Jiffy Lube, a few people from UFC Gym, and we made it happen. And you can see the before and after results, and we did all of that in 7 days. So what it shows you is, if you bring regular people together and you give them a purpose. I was telling Ms. Parker earlier that the guy who donated all the landscaping came to me and said, I've been looking to do something good for so long, and this is such a great opportunity to give back. As you can see, that was the bedroom before, and that was the bedroom after. So our team did such a great job, but it was not just giving to this family, but it was also showing our team what a difference we can make in the lives of others. I think we really, truly touched those people's lives. Now, I think to define our foundation, I'd like to show you this clip WRAL did on our house project, and probably explain to you why we do this and why I'm so proud to be a part of this.
Oftentimes, a cancer survivor will say the experience is a blessing in disguise. They tend to appreciate life a little more, take less for granted. One local man who survived stage 3 colorectal cancer is now paying it forward. WRAL's Bruce Mildwerf takes a look at his foundation's first major project.
Since these pictures were taken a week ago, it's been a mad rush to finish the 6-day renovation project. Gwen Griffiths and her children haven't been home since last weekend. Welcome to your new house. The real shocker came when they stepped inside for the first time.
This is your new living room. Oh, look at this place. Oh my gosh. All right. Oh, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus.
Griffiths had been emotionally and financially drained. In the last few years, she lost her mother and husband to cancer. Then earlier this year, her 17-year-old son lost his battle to the disease.
I am so grateful. I am so grateful. So thankful.
This project was even possible because after Conrad Rensberg recently survived cancer, he changed his outlook on life.
That we might not have another day to do good for somebody else and leave a legacy instead of just, taking, be able to give.
He and his business partner started a new foundation to help others. They heard about the Griffithses, that there was no running water in the house because the pipes were so bad, and the sewage was backed up.
And once we saw the conditions, the terrible conditions she was living under or living in, we said this is the project for us.
They cleared the house and started from scratch. With new walls, new ceilings and floors, fresh paint and new tiles, there's a bigger bathroom, donated furniture and art, and newly built closets. It's a door to a fresh start.
The house is amazing. I've never seen it this beautiful before. I never have. I love it.
Bruce Mildwerf, WRAL News, Willow Spring.
Such joy after such heartache. The Absolute Care Foundation had roughly 95 volunteers put in 2,600 man-hours. Dozens of area businesses also supported the project. To learn more about the foundation, look for this story on WRAL.com.
So I hope that in future, I really hope I can stand here every year and show you what we've done in our community, and that's kind of our dream. So we identified the Carroll Street Park. I know if you guys have ever been there, it was a little hole in the forest. I didn't really know it was a park. My team went in. We did some tree resculpting. The basketball had a 6-foot hoop. We put in a nice standard regulation, which felt like a 20-foot hoop to me. I realized I'll never be a basketball player. But the community truly came together. I was telling Ms. Rhonda, one of the neighbors came over and said, "Oh, I don't know if this is the right thing to do." And by Saturday afternoon, we had half the neighbors helping. All the kids were out there pushing wheelbarrows, and we could transform this park. And on Sunday, we gave it back to the community with a nice big cookout and a barbecue. And we had 15 of our business partners, some local dentists, some of the big implant companies, national implant companies, donating time and money to this project. So to us, it was truly amazing to see just putting these people together, just helping and saying, hey, we'll be the vehicle to get you guys to do something. What a big difference we can truly make in our community. So I'd like to compliment, the help I received from Durham Parks and Recreation. And I hope from here on out we can do great projects. And with that, I would like to thank you for your time and hope that I can stand up here next year with the same message. Thank you so much.